Well, you don't have to go to Italy for authentic Italian food. Up next, we'll share some recipes from a South Florida restaurant that knows how to bring family and friends together. We're talking Pete. Pete's fellow Sera in Parkland. He's coming your way when we come back. Well, you know, the holidays are a time for families to get together, and when you get a bunch of people around the table, well, you need a lot of food. Well, nobody does big portions and delicious dining better than my next guest. Joining me now is Chef Pete Lombard of Bella Sera in Parkland, along with Liz Russo, his right-hand lady, at the restaurant. Hey.
Hey, Trina.
Good to see you.
Stranger.
You know, I've been trying to get them in here for 3 years, so he's finally here. Big event coming up, right?
Cystic Fibrosis, Monday night. 6 o'clock at the restaurant. Raised a lot of money last year, $105,000.
Wow.
Got about 12, 16 seats left. And can call 954-346-7373 for tickets.
Fantastic. Okay, let's get cooking. What are you making for us today?
We're making the shrimps Mediterranean today, which is obviously the jumbo shrimp.
My jumbo shrimp are usually this big. Where did you get shrimp that big?
We have them specially ordered for us. They come in from Thailand or Vietnam. They're all farm raised.
Unbelievable. Okay,
huge.
Tell us how to make the dish.
Well, start with a little of olive oil. I already preheated the pan a little bit.
Okay.
I'm going to add some fresh garlic. Let it get brown a little bit. Once it gets brown, we're going to add the shrimp. We're going to season it with a little white wine, little seasonings, and we're going to finish it. It's a simple dish. It can be made at home, obviously.
You won't have those shrimp, though.
You won't have these shrimp. People can go to Publix or Winn-Dixie or Albertsons and find, medium, small shrimp in that aspect. And it can be served in a puff pastry shell, which is what we do at the restaurant.
Beautiful.
Or it can be served over linguine, which can be made at home, and it's a fantastic dish.
Now, Liz, tell me, last year, how did the event go, and, why did it come to be something so special that you carried it over to the next year?
Well, we have actually one of our customers, his granddaughter, has cystic fibrosis. So we kind of went with that, and we last year had a blast. I mean, we had so much fun. We raised so much money. We had silent auctions for, a lot of sports memorabilia.
Yeah, a little vino.
And you know what?
A little fresh parsley.
To the community. So you have to
a little white pepper, not black pepper. You never use black pepper with seafood.
Oh, really? I had no idea.
People always think it's sand. When you see it from clams or shellfish, they always think it's sand. I'm going to add a little Voss water. Okay. Even though I don't cook with it, but I brought a little Voss water.
All righty.
A little Voss water to the shrimp.
All right. Those look beautiful.
And then we're going to cover it and let it steam.
Okay. Tell us a little bit about the restaurant. I'm there all the time, like every Friday night, but for people who may not know, it's quite an experience.
We have an open kitchen, which, where obviously people can see us cook, in the wide open. We have some fun with the other chefs and the cooks, like my brother-in-law, Timmy, and Nick and Dario, and we yell and scream at each other. People that have the front row get a dinner and a show. We have live entertainment. Obviously, you've been there many times, Wednesday through Saturday. And it gets a little crazy on Friday and Saturday nights.
It's a good time.
Dinner and dancing and
I don't get on the tables, though. On the bar, but not on the tables.
Oh, we're not telling any of your secrets.
No,
we promise.
Dinner was on the table last New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
So,
now, you got some other dishes over here.
Okay.
What's that one? Of course I know.
That is the rigatoni bolognese. The bolognese is made with filet mignon, New York strip, veal, chunks of veal, ground sausage and ground beef, and it's cooked for about 2 or 3 hours in San Marzano tomatoes and 3 bottles of Merlot wine. And then we serve it over any choice of pasta, whether it's rigatoni, penne, linguine, angel hair, etc. Those are my famous meatballs, which you've probably had about 200 times.
I have.
And we sell about 800 of those meatballs a week. And
800 meatballs a week?
They're about 11 ounces of meatballs, and people love them. This is the col di pasto, which is made with our fresh homemade stuffed peppers, soup passade, fresh prosciutto, fresh mozzarella tomato, orecchio provolone, our fresh roasted peppers that we make ourselves and peel in the oven, and calamari olives and anchovies.
Okay, how my shrimp doing? How's my dinner doing? Actually, Bob's dinner, because Bob always takes the shrimp.
The shrimp is cooking.
Okay.
This may take a little long because they're gigantic.
That's fine.
And we're not cooking with gas. Okay.
Well, we need a new oven here. We'll admit to the gas. Okay, you have desserts there, too. Your desserts are phenomenal.
We make all our own desserts there except a couple. Liz actually makes our New York cheesecake.
Do you believe that?
I do.
And we sell a lot of that. It's actually one of the customers' favorite. We make our own tiramisu, our own cannoli cream, our own, which we dip in pistachios, and we make our own regatta cheesecake, which has been featured in the Sun Sentinel. And Obviously, a lot of different things.
Why should people
Do you
come out and
smell those
visit you?
shrimp?
Oh, yes.
Excuse me?
Why should people come and visit you?
We have great food. I mean, we have great food. We have great people that work there. I mean, that's what makes my restaurant so successful is the food, the atmosphere, the clients, the great staff, with Liz, my wife, Patty, Greg, Anthony. It's just, everybody there. It's a great time. It's a great time.
Well, Cafe Bella Sera is located at 7351 North State Road 7 in Parkland. For reservations or more information about the event to benefit cystic fibrosis, just call the restaurant at 954-346. Oh, we got to put up the finished product, 346-7373. This is the finished product of the, what is it? Is it the shrimp? What's the name of it?
Shrimp's Mediterranean.
Isn't that gorgeous?
And of course,
my
again,
God.
it has Kalamata olives,
Wow.
capers, fresh tomatoes.
We got to show you, and before we leave, we got to show the national Christmas tree, the countdown.